Well, results 2016 now over, and Donald Trump is the president-elect of the United States. The real estate mogul captured victory in several must-win states, including the key battleground state of Florida. And here's a look at electoral numbers as they stand right now, showing Trump claiming more than the 270 needed to win the White House. 289 Trump, 218 Secretary Clinton. Now, the election went into the wee hours of this morning with the announcement of Trump's victory coming just a few hours ago. The outcome was a bit of a surprise for Hillary Clinton supporters, as the former Secretary of State was leading in several polls heading into Election Day. However, she failed to win some key states President Obama claimed in 2012. And while Clinton has yet to make a public statement, she did call Trump and offer her congratulations.
I look very much forward to being your president. And hopefully at the end of 2 years or 3 years or 4 years or maybe even 8 years, you will say, so many of you worked so hard for us, but you will say that that was something that you really were very proud to do.
We're told Clinton will give a statement later this morning to publicly concede the race.
And Florida once again played a key role in this year's election. This morning, people are sounding off on news of Trump's win. Mark Lehman's live in Orange County, where he's been talking to voters this morning. And Orange County was actually one of the places in Florida that carried Hillary Clinton.
Yes, Orange and Osceola County went pretty heavily Democrat, but the rest of Central Florida and the state as a whole went to Donald Trump. And experts have been saying that Trump needed Florida to secure a victory. And this morning, we're hearing from lots of people reacting to those results. Now, voter turnout was a big driving factor behind the Republican win. In Orange County, turnout was at 71%, higher than the last presidential election, but still below the record set back in 2008. Some of the people we've been speaking with were surprised with the outcome, but others were not, actually predicting a Trump victory. Here's what some have had to say after hearing about the election results. Where do you think you see the country going from this point forward with Donald Trump as president?
I don't want to say. I honestly don't.
You just got to stick together. You got to get behind him. He won fair and square. So you get behind him and see what happens.
I thought he would win.
Why is that?
Because everybody thinks he's going to make a big change in the country.
People will just come together as one. You know, that's all we can hope for.
And that's the opinion we've been hearing from a lot of people this morning after a very contentious presidential race. Lots of opinions. And while we're still talking to people out here in Orange County, you can also sound off on our website. We provided a forum where you can vent about or celebrate the Trump victory in the presidential race. We provided that on the homepage of clickorlando.com. That's just underneath the interactive voting map. Justin.
Mark, thank you. And when it comes to the Senate, a big win in Florida for former presidential candidate Marco Rubio. The Republican was reelected after a heated race with rival Patrick Murphy. And here's the total. Rubio, 52%, Murphy, 44%. News 6 reporter Vanessa Ariza was at Rubio's victory party in Miami, where he says it's now time for the two parties to come together.
It was a great night here for Marco Rubio and his supporters. It didn't take very long for him to be deemed as the winner by AP poll. Now he will serve another term in the Senate. Rubio was greeted by loud cheers as he took to the stage for his acceptance speech. Now, this has been a contentious and close race, with both parties working to discredit the other. But at the end of the day, Rubio says now is a time to come together. He is hoping to do that when he heads back to Washington.
You can disagree with someone without hating them. And you can disagree with them without delegitimizing their point of view. That doesn't mean that our diversity will not continue to divide us on critical issues. It does mean that there is no way for this nation to move forward if we leave anyone behind. And so I hope that I and my colleagues, as we return to work in Washington, D.C., can set a better example of how political discourse should exist in this country.
Rubio says he made a call to his opponent Patrick Murphy after AP announced his win. He said Murphy ran a good race, and he's excited to see what he has planned in the future. In Miami, Vanessa Ariza, News 6.
And while Rubio was celebrating, his opponent was giving his concession speech in Palm Beach Gardens. Murphy admitted he didn't see the defeat coming, considering earlier this year he was the front runner in the race.
The people of Florida have spoken, and at the end of the day, I respect their choice. And hey, you know, we put everything we had into this fight.
Murphy's campaign says he did call Rubio to congratulate him on the win. As for what's next for Murphy, the campaign is keeping quiet.
Well, it appears the second time was the charm for Amendment 2. Voters in the Sunshine State overwhelmingly approved the measure to legalize medical marijuana in the state 2 years after a similar amendment was rejected. And our Sashel Saunders is live for us this morning. Sashel, now that the amendment has passed, what is next?
Well, now the legislator will get it and they'll determine how they want to implement it. But for now, the Florida voters have spoken.
I think the numbers speak for themselves.
71% in favor of bringing medical marijuana to Florida. It is the highest number of support in the country, a cause largely supported by Attorney John Morgan, who supporters say watched results from home.
He has put his heart and soul and $8 million into bringing us here. And so I want to, from the bottom of my heart, thank John for everything that he has done to bring us here.
Amendment 2 would allow those with debilitating diseases to take non-euphoric THC. Now those suffering from AIDS or multiple sclerosis, even cancer, could have alternative medication.
This is a gigantic deal for moving medical marijuana forward, for proving that marijuana is medicine. It has been medicine for thousands of years. It will be medicine moving forward. It will be medicine in the state of Florida.
Some expressed concern about the drug, saying it could lead to overprescribing or drug abuse. Supporters say leave that talk to doctors and patients.
Medical decisions should be made between doctors and patients in the doctor's office, not by politicians in Tallahassee.
Now, doctors who want to prescribe medical marijuana will have to undergo training. As far as who will oversee all of this, it will be the Department of Health. Reporting live in downtown Orlando, Sashel Saunders, News 6.
Sashel, thanks. News 6 has you covered both on air and online right now. You can find the results of all the races, see a breakdown of how each county voted in the election. Just head to our website, clickorlando.com, powered by News 6. We have all the results as well on the mobile news app, so it's really handy as you get ready to head out. Maybe you're trying to get some coffee this morning.
Much needed, I would think, right?
Everybody was up last night, even some of us who we were trying to get some sleep, but you couldn't help it.
No, you can't.
We're going to be dragging later.
Yeah, we will.